on. I forgot I started recording. So, context. Firstly, it's very hard. Ascension mode is brutal. Okay? It goes up to level 6. It increases when you win. Elite spawn more often. Normal enemies are deadlier. It is painful. I'm going to play the silent because I think I am much better on the silent. And I am going to attempt to complete Ascension 6. That is my goal. I kind of like this double question mark shop fire. Yeah, this looks a lot like it's where I want to be. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to ascend and become Lord of all. But you may also be wondering, what the hell just happened with like the singing and the... So what I like to do is just sing deeply and epically, which to you guys probably sounds like a dying fish. But I like to epically sing about what I'm doing, like brushing my teeth or Danny, how was your day? Every time she gets in from work, I enjoy it, you know I do. But I started recording, got everything ready. I was like, cool. Wait, I should probably go get some liquid just in case. I kind of need it during this long and difficult run. I don't like shiv runs, so I'm just going to get Quick Slash. It's fine for now. We can always remove it if we get a little bit more of refined of a deck, but for now we can just go with a Quick Slash. And I went to go get a drink. It is... Oh god! I was trying to shake it vigorously near my microphone. And I know my microphone isn't... I spilt it a lot. Do I take the prepared? Now, I'll go with the safe option of just getting a 12 damage card, alright? Clang, clang, clang. Improve your arsenal. So, I don't want to... I don't know, it's difficult. It's really difficult. 175 gold. We are about to go to a shop. We can always just immediately remove it and still make money. But just in case there's something amazing here, we want to be able to get it. See, we don't really need the discard whenever we do 3 damage. The other way round, but you know what I'm saying. Royal Pillow we definitely don't need. 25 health when you start boss combat isn't awful, and a lot of the time is a much needed heal to really get you going. But well-laid plans is also incredible. So I think what I'm going to do is get well-laid plans. I'm going to get the pantograph because I think it might actually save the run. It's a run-saving potential item. I really think it is. And then I'm going to get well-laid plans plus, because just being able to guarantee you have at least a couple things for an upcoming difficult turn, depending on which enemy you're fighting, it just gives you a lot of amazing flexibility. And really, that's what the silent is about. It's about being flexible. Have you seen the way she can bend? Oh, God. Too far. All right, so... kind of just want to strike up. We'll use this in order to discard the doubt and then get a little bit more damage in. We've got the regen potion, which is genuinely really useful. So it's going to start with a nice little bit of 6 damage because you do not belong here. I do kind of feel bad that birds get generalized a lot. I feel like animals in general do get generalized a lot in terms of how they should speak. Like, if you have something like a lion, people kind of go for a really majestic, come here and receive my blessing. You know, that kind of... Is that just me? Like, a cat is kind of a... Yes, let me see. That is perfect. Like a silky, kind of predatory, like I could eat you at any moment, but do I want to? You know, that type of voice. And I feel like we should fight against that, right? Like, not every mouse needs to be, hello, how are you doing? You know, what's wrong with a mouse walking up to you and being like, hey, baby, would you like to see my huge pink tail. Like, there's nothing wrong with a deep, sexy mouse, is inherently what I'm talking about. Let's grab a relic. I'm trying to retain an air of seriousness here. Thank you very much. 31 health. Glad to have got the gremlin horn here, but I'm going to play it safe and use that. We'll activate the well-laid plans to begin with, and then we will go for the backstab. That gives us a really nice beginning. A strike plus on there is glorious, and then we will do that. And the thing is, we want to keep both cards anyway, because it essentially means 2 less cards cycling around our deck, so we get to the good stuff faster and faster and faster and faster, which is really, really nice. However, there is still genuinely every chance we do just die here, so we want the defend plus because that negates one of them, and then we can go for this, then we can attack it, which will trigger Gremlin Horn, give us another card, which lets us discard that. We get to the neutralize, which we can use to get rid of the buff blocker, the debuff blocker, the buff related counselor, okay? That's all I'm trying to put across here. See, that was kind of a good turn. That's the kind of turn that makes you go, yeah, strategy. And that's what I want to do for you guys today. I want to make you sit there and go, yeah, strategy, as much as possible. And we do have to take a little bit of damage, otherwise we'll essentially just never kill anything, and then we'll keep both defend. Well, this sucks. We'll just end our turn there so we can keep those two and hope for the ice cream. So next time this happens, we at least can transfer some energy. Give me all of my damage. Oh, that's just infuriating. Then again, it's almost impossible for us not to win next turn. So supposedly did we gain health or remain kind of around the same with the help of the regen potion? But regardless of which one it is, that's really quite good. I'm very, very pleased. Toxic egg. See, I'm going to upgrade Survivor. It's not awful having access to just some good blot. Poison Stab I really like, just as a general card to have. And I don't think I want to engineer us towards shivs, at least right now. Oh. I think I use this opportunity to heal, because I do have a mini-boss coming up, and this will at least let me upgrade at the campsite. But again, we don't have a lot to upgrade. So for now, we're going to quick slash there. Then we get Survivor, which will let us get rid of the doubt, which is lovely. And then I believe we can do that. And then if we poison stab him, it should be enough for him to also die, resulting in only one enemy. So I'm kind of cool with that. I really, really am. I love Gremlin Horn. It makes killing multiples so much easier. Oh, God, I love efficient. I love it when you talk efficiently to me. I'll stop now. Bouncing Flask is also really good. And the thing is, what really cinches it for me is it's by far the best card for me to upgrade right now, especially given that I've probably got, a large health pool to eat through when it comes to this first guy here. So we're going to prepare in hope that we draw it. We don't. So we're going to quick slash in hope that we draw it. We don't. So we're going to get the backstab out because we can, and again, it makes our deck more refined. We don't have well-laid plans, so we might as well throw out the extra damage, and I'm going to save the strength potion for the actual boss. Now we've got an 18, I think, hit coming in, which isn't good, but it could be worse. So I can either mitigate it down to 10 or get some more poison. No, I think mitigating it down to 10 is definitely the more worthwhile decision here. Especially once Bouncing Flask comes back round, we can actually start chewing through him a lot. I do think poison is a particularly almost safe way to play the silent. I think it just gives you a nice bit of control over something, but it does take a while to get going, which I guess is inherently the point of, but you know, it's pointless poisoning someone if it instantly takes effect. You know, you're kind of wasting your time completely there. Just stab him, alright? I mean, yes, I'm sure that the stabbing is a little bit messier, and you might not want to deal with that, you know, if they just have their insides twisted and melted and shut down by a foreign toxin, then yeah, you know, that might be a more satisfying experience for everyone, well, except the victim involved. But you don't really get any points for subtlety if they immediately just die next to you. You might get the finger pointed at you. Ornamental Fan actually is okay. Terror is also very decent when we're up against bosses, and it's also doubly decent because it at least gives us, again, something to upgrade. I mean, I guess you could go in the opposite direction and go with those guys that are really weird about blood, and I really don't get them, and I realize I'm probably in a kind of situation here where you're like, excuse me, what the hell are you talking about? Well, stay with me. Well, quick slash, come on. I'm going to Survivor just to get rid of it. And then, should have drunk that before I used my attack. Slight ordering. That was supposed to be a hiccup, like a slight ordering hiccup, but I thought I'd do it with sound effects, because 32. 32, guys. You see now why I bought the pantograph. Comes in really handy. But you know, like in films and shows and anime and stuff, they kind of like to display a psychopathic killer who's like, come here, and then they stab and stab while laughing manically. And is anyone relating to this? And then afterwards, like, maybe the victims got away after being injured, and there's blood on their knife, and they have this kind of. And then you see them slowly run like a really rough tongue over it and like licking a bit of the blood off because it's supposed to be super intimidating and creepy, you know? I don't get that. Because surely, even if you are a grade A psychopath, right? It's still, you know? Like, even if I was trying to imagine myself in that situation, like, I'm going to get you. Oh, your blood is mine. Raise the knife to my lips. Oh! Oh, God! Why? Why did I... Oh! Oh, that's awful. Oh, I need a drink. I need a drink. Oh, that's just... Why does anyone do that? Oh, they're gone. They're gone. They've escaped. Huh. And that's why I don't kill people. Moral of the story, really. We're going to keep the neutralize because actually we've won. So, really, just going to end my turn. Goodbye. Pop. That worked out well. That was a good, solid first floor, I think, especially for Ascension 2. Burst is really nice, especially for something like Bouncing Flask. So I will take that. Curse Spell, not great. I think we actually take the White Beast. Potions are really useful, and we kind of need them when we're doing this. So we can get 4 question marks, then a fire, then a fight, then a fire, then a fire, then a fight. There's so many fires in that way. Oh, that's such a solid route. My word! As long as we don't get completely covered in random encounters, that's going to be phenomenal. Then we'll backstab just to make the deck a little bit more efficient. The weak kind of suck. The weak suck. And that is why they should be called Who's With Me? But I kind of forgot what I was saying. I got so excited about how the weak should be called. I might as well strike. Oh no, why is Bouncing Flask taking so long to get back? Please, world. I don't want to take so much damage from the opening Guardian. Oh, there we go. Alright, we have won. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm so happy that it goes through armor. It makes it so good against these enemies. Alright, what do we got? Nothing worth taking that time. Don't give us enemies, don't give us fights, give us good stuff. Remove a card from your deck, upgrades, all strikes and defends. Yeah, that's actually really worth, because it's glowing. Because it really, really boosts the strength of the deck when we've not even removed any of them. Ah, that's a shame, but at the same time, I still think it's worth it, because essentially we don't lose health, because, you know, we were already lower than 70%. Oh, I have to spin the wheel. I have to spin the wheel. Okay. Come on. Yeah, remove it. Tell me that's remove a card. Yeah. All right. What do we want gone? Oh, yeah. What should we get rid of, guys? One of my cards or the Curse of Doubt? No enemies yet. Oh, this one's interesting. It's worth it, though. It's, the Ancient of Resurrection. Meow. Was exiled from the bottom of the Spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. Seeking vengeance. Meow. Blesses outsiders, using them for his own purposes. You are starting to feel very weak and tired. Those resurrected by Meow remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to free open. Obtain the buck. At the end of each turn, you can choose one of 3 random cards to shuffle into your draw power. Power pile. Same difference, let's be honest. Alright, that really hurt, but we're fighting an air quotes normal enemy, and then we have another fire. Is there something we want to upgrade? Because if I'm honest with you, Burst Plus is okay, and the reason that I'm happy to do this is because we come packing with 40 damage in potions, which we might actually immediately throw out here, because that's not great. These guys are irritating as hell. We'll just get that going, and then actually, no, I think we'll burst, we'll defend, then we'll backstab, which is great, and then we'll throw 1. Ooh, oh, that is very, very close. Look at that. And you can choose to skip it. That's such a powerful goddamn relic. I will take a frickin' Bouncing Flask extra. And that just permanently happens? Forever? At the end of each turn? For the rest of the run? No! No way! That's insanely good! Alright, we're obviously going to bite him, which gives us an extra energy. Then we will Survivor, which essentially is enough to survive all but 1 of their damage. Then we'll throw that out, and no, I think we can actually get away with this. Yeah, I'll have Alchemized. That'll do. We'll get an extra potion. This might actually be the most powerful single, like, it doesn't need a synergy or anything to become ridiculously strong relic in the entire game. Like, that is absolutely nuts. Like, I can't get over how ridiculous that is. Do I energy up and defend? I think I do. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Just do that, right? And then it dies anyway. And then we'll grab Corpse Explosion. Sorry, I'm making a few misplays here, definitely, but I'm just really kind of blown away at this codex. Like, I think it's absolutely crazy good. We might as well do the bite, because then we do get the health, which is really nice. Ancient Potion. Ooh. A Bane Plus, it's 20 damage, but our deck's already getting quite hefty. I don't think it's necessary. I really don't think it's necessary. Obviously going to go to there. We don't really need that many more relics. That's actually the thing. We don't need that many more. I kind of want to work on just upgrading all my bites slowly but surely. That seems like a really good thing to do. Anchor, 10 armor at the start of combat. I will take that, definitely. Snecko! Oh, I like me some Snecko. We're going to burst, which will let us do this twice and hopefully get to something a little bit better. Bouncing Flask Plus is definitely that. If I... Oh my god, that's so effective! 24 poison from one card. I was thinking of Ancient Potioning to block the... I'll at least keep the bite, just in case I'm, like, suddenly desperate. Oh no, well, we've done it. So I can just bite him just to get the health back on this turn. Ooh, I can, in fact, bite him multiple times. Look at that! I'll take some terror. Why not? Oh, I love you, Nalri's Codex. I absolutely love you. I love you too, man. What? You're a... Bucks don't talk. Oh. We don't want any of those. The thing is, we kind of don't want any of anything because we're constantly getting cards added to the deck via this book. So we don't want to come in pre-packed with stuff. Otherwise, we're going to have an issue. Adrenaline. Yeah, I'll gain energy and draw 2 cards. Just throw that in there. Just Buck of Nilry. Just absolutely just keep giving me adrenaline. Like, even if it was just add an adrenaline each turn. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Absolutely right there with you. Should have just quick slashed him. And then he would have died anyway. Granted, we've not really wasted anything, because it's not like we could have done anything to the Spheric Guardian with it. But still, you know, it's still kind of sucks. Alright, Bouncing Flask. Just slowly remove the debuffs. Actually, I think in this instance, it would have been smarter to remove... I mean, either way, I am staying on the same amount of health. But that way triggers the fan, which meant it was the better play, and I totally allowed for that to happen. That was a deliberate ploy. Obviously. Okay, can we? No, we can't. Sad times. Well, I suppose we burst, defend, and then survivor, and then survivor, and then we really do survive. Escape plan, predator... Still don't need really any of them. Essentially, all this guy is survive long enough to use Poison Flask twice, and then all is well with the world. That's just how it is. Yep, there we go. Ooh, we don't quite finish him off, which is a shame. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Poison Stab might just do the trick. That's convenient. Wraith Form. Yeah, I love that it can even give you yellow quality cards. Like, that's so... and I am going to be singing this book's praises pretty much consistently, so I hope you do get used to it. Blur, that'll do. God, that's so good. And then we'll go into the final boss with full health, 1 more upgraded card, 3 potions, 2 of which are strength. That's absolutely excellent. Just don't give me a Why? Why do you do this to me? Why? Actually, as it turns out, this is fairly okay. Yeah, we don't really care about any of those. See, we do have to be careful, though, because it's very tempting to just see every good card and go, yes, yes, that as well, yes, keep piling it in, just keep piling it in. But you gotta, ooh. It's like if you got this in real life, you had some magical object that kept giving you stuff. Eventually, you'd just be overwhelmed by the amount of stuff, which is obviously what you're hoping to avoid here. And I think doubling his poison and then 1 more defend. just to make sure everything's okay. Seems pretty good to me. And then might as well get Wraith Form going. And then we can keep, well, take another glass knife, and then we can keep hold of Burst and a Defend, which should, in theory, just kill him, thanks to Wraith. Well, he's going to die anyway to the poison, so as it turns out, I just completely didn't even need to do that amazing play, but I'm still going to do it because I'm super proud of it. See, look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. It wasn't that impressive, was it? It just wasn't. No, don't need that at all. Alright, final little upgrade here. Do we just grab an extra bite? I think we just grab an extra bite. Why the hell not? It's my goal. It's definitely my goal. Alright, Collector! Let's do this thing. I believe we want to immediately begin with the strength. But honestly, we just open with a double bouncing flask. Like, that starts with such a high amount of poison. Granted, it still kind of is like, really, when it comes to bouncing flask for me, because he's just sat there on his crow throne. I am the Collector, and I will collect your everything. Oh, what is that? Get it off. Ow, my head, stop. Ow! What the hell was that? It's just not moving and accepting this thing, jumping up and down on him. Alright, we do need to worry about the fact that there is a lot of enemyage in front of us. So we obviously want to do that and get through a good chunk. Then we can quick slash, see what we draw into. Yeah, I think we bite, which will kill one and let us get some extra energy. And then use that to just get as much defense as we can for this turn. I don't think we need any of those either. Not great offerings from the book this time around, but, you know, not catastrophic. And we're not taking a... Well, it's not, technically speaking, a huge amount of damage. It just feels like a huge amount of damage because we have... a really, really low health pool here. Do I want that? A cycle each time? I don't think so. Again, I just want a card that's just a good boom. An instant, just good boom. Alright, so we get to block everything. That's lovely. I'm just worried about the damage that's coming in. Fortunately, he's doing a buff, so that's not too horrible. There's really just too many defense here. Look at this. Where is my offense? Like, come on. That can start on that, so that's at least something. Do an extra bit of damage there. And then block up for, like, what it's worth. Alchemize we will take, because a random potion might actually be something that turns this around. Maybe I should have drunk the Ancient Potion, actually. Because I was waiting for when he does his, like, all nails thing to put the Ancient Potion on. So I can negate at least one of them. And I kind of forgot that that was the turn to do it. And now I'm going to take 27 damage. Which is a problem. So I can do 7 damage here, which will kill him, give me an extra energy, draw me another card. So that's definitely worth it. We might as well drink that just because we can at this point. Then we just want to double defend and double survivor, I think. Like, I don't think there's a better way to really do this. Discard that bite. Discard that bite. I mean, we still take a lot of damage, but we'll just put another bit of cycle in here. Keep both of those just to get round our deck quicker, but it's really proving difficult. I mean, he is actually slowly trucking away, but we're still taking 17 damage, which is, of course, really freaking painful. Alright. We can just get rid of that, so that's nice. Then we can kill him, draw a card, draw another card, gain the energy, which is amazing. We're prepared again. See what we can get. Survivor, not really that good. So we're going to get rid of Poison Stab. And then we can't quite kill him. Like, if I could do both of these and just kill him, I really would. Ooh, another 6 poison. We might as well just throw that over there. And he's about to summon another... He's about to summon another dude, which is, of course, a problem. Should I get Tactician? I don't think I should. Yeah, I don't think we need either of those. We'll keep the Bite and we'll keep the Defend in order to hopefully kill him and gain 1 extra card and the energy next turn. If we can survive past the debuffs, we might be okay, but it means surviving past the debuffs, which is obviously no guarantee. It's very tempting to burst and Bouncing Flask, but we leave ourselves in such a depravedly bad position for doing that. So I think we get rid of this Bite. We use both these Bites on this guy. Then we can add the Neutralize to finish him. Gives us a bit of armor, lets us draw again. And then it might be wise to take the 5 damage and throw the Bouncing Flask out. And then we can keep the Burst and a Defend for some actual blockage next turn. I think that's really the only way to do it. We'll skip one of those. Oh, my heart right now. This is such an intense freaking boss fight. Because I'm just playing survival while the poison works at him. But he's probably about to hit me really hard. No, he's question marking again. That's absolutely crazy to me. So, I can finally get rid of this guy, which is, of course, just lovely. Look at that. Give me an extra card, and then I think we just really do as much damage and heal as we can. A second burst! I'm actually going to put Deflect in, just on the off chance we draw it, and we can get that extra block. So, we've kept Burst, we've kept Defend. That should let us survive his next big thwack. His next big thwack is only actually 21. That's not horrible. Okay, we did in fact draw the Deflect, which is convenient. We also prepared it up. Get rid of that. And then... See, I'm tempted because the Flask could kill him. If I neutralize him, right? 15 and 6 is 21, so I survive, and there's every chance that a double Flask just wins the game if I... Yeah! There we go! Come on! That was, I think, quite well played by me in the end. I think that went alright. I'm really quite pleased with that. Oh, yes, please, collector! Collect this! That wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Alright, guys. Ascension 2. Oh, adrenaline. And nope, we can't sneak away. We have too many cheap cards. In fact, we only have 1 2-mana cost in the entire deck. We obviously can't take... Well... Whenever you open an unbossed chest, obtain a curse. See, we can probably deal with that quite well. We want to avoid elites on Ascension, so I'm just going to get the extra energy. I might regret, but we will see. Alright, everybody, like you've enjoyed this. I'll come back to you with the rest of this run very soon. What are your predictions? Subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.